Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Natasha. This little guy down here, his name is Ollie. Ollie is a 4-year-old rescued squirrel monkey, and today we're gonna eat a salad outside. Here, you want some? Some cucumber. So I've got some baby kale, some pepper, yellow pepper, some cucumber, some broccoli, and then some the brand is Skinny Girl. I'm trying to think of what flavor the dressing is. Lemon poppy seed. So everything in my bowl is okay if Ollie grabs from it. It's all safe for him to eat. So let's have some lunch and enjoy the sun. Now, speaking of sun exposure and monkeys, specifically squirrel monkeys, Luke has mentioned that he has seen on a couple of like the Facebook monkey groups that we're in, or that he's in, that people are having their squirrel monkeys or their monkeys out in the sun, which is great, but they are over exhausting their monkey. Monkeys can get heat exhaustion just like a human can. So the number one way that Luke and I try to tell if Ollie is getting too hot is on the underside. I'm trying to see if he'll come. So on the underside of his hands, like right here on his palms, once those start to get red and his feet start to get red on that underside, he's getting too hot, okay? And that's when you need to go inside and make sure that their water is filled and everything like that, okay? So vitamin D, the sun is perfect. It's great. Keeps them from getting rickets, which we've mentioned many times on this channel, but you don't want to kill your monkey because you left them outside in the sun too long, or you were outside in the sun too long. Typically we come out like 5-10 minutes a day, okay? So nothing crazy. They don't need as much sun exposure as like we do, because our bodies process it a little bit differently, and they're much smaller, so they don't need as much. So don't have your monkey out in the sun for like hours and hours, guys. Like that's no. I just thought I would mention that since, well, yeah, since a couple of people have now posted about that, and it's summertime. A lot more people are going to start taking their monkeys outside, traveling with them, you know, stuff like that. But keep that in mind. I'm going to have some more salad. You want a bite? No? Ollie keeps jumping down the back of the chair because I have a cushion on the back, and the metal on the chairs is actually pretty warm, so he's sitting on the cushion down here. Let me show you. So another way that we can tell when Ollie's starting to get too hot is he slows down, okay? Squirrel monkeys are very active. Generally, they're all over the place. And so once he starts to kind of slow down, he's letting me hold him, and he's not moving from that spot, that's when we bring him back inside. Careful, the table might be a little hot. You want a bite? There we go, yeah. So I'm keeping an eye as he's doing his little leg out, stanky leg is what we like to call it. Keeping an eye on the palms of his legs, okay? They're starting to get a bit red. Nothing crazy. This is also a great time to check out his fingers and his toes. Make sure that there's no hairs wrapped around them. We've mentioned this before as well, that every time we get him in and out of his main enclosure, we check his fingers and his toes for little hairs, or my hair essentially wrapped around his fingers and his toes. Since I'm the one handling him the most on a daily basis, that is something, and I lose hair a lot because of my lupus. that is something that we have to keep a close eye on, and just make sure, because just like a baby, if they get it wrapped around their finger and it stays on too long, then you've got issues that may or may not be able to be resolved, and they could lose a finger or toe, and we don't want that. So that's also something else to keep in mind as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little informal video on taking care of your squirrel monkey and eating lunch with us. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.